Is Mercedes-Benz about to pull off the impossible? Could their new engine shatter the foundations of the EV industry as we know it? Mercedes-Benz, a name that defines innovation, performance, and luxury, has just made a claim that's sending shockwaves through the automotive world. According to insiders, their next-generation engine isn't just an upgrade, it's a revolution. A breakthrough so powerful it could completely rewrite the future of transportation. While most of the world races full speed toward electrification, Mercedes is taking a bold detour, a radically different path that challenges everything we thought we knew about the direction of the auto industry. What if, after years of EV hype and promises, Mercedes has been quietly perfecting an engine so advanced it could make electric vehicles feel like yesterday's news? For over a century, Mercedes-Benz has stood as the gold standard of engineering excellence. With roots stretching back to the 19th century, the brand has repeatedly reshaped the automotive landscape. From Carl Benz's invention of the very first gasoline-powered car in 1886 to pioneering luxury vehicles loaded with cutting-edge technology, Mercedes has never stopped redefining what's possible. They've pushed the limits of performance, comfort, and safety, and each time the rest of the world has followed. Their dominance in motorsport has been just as influential. Across decades, Mercedes has used the racetrack as its ultimate testing ground, perfecting engine technology, aerodynamics, and safety innovations long before they reach the road. The legendary Silver Arrows of the 1930s didn't just win races, they built the foundation of the company's obsession with perfection. This relentless pursuit of performance has become the beating heart of the Mercedes-Benz legacy. Fast forward to today and honestly, that spirit remains unbroken. Mercedes-Benz continues to lead the luxury market, setting new standards in hybrid innovation, electric mobility, and autonomous driving, but now they're making their boldest move yet, doubling down on combustion engine technology. At first glance, it sounds almost, well, rebellious. In a world obsessed with electric vehicles and zero-emission mandates, why would one of the world's most advanced automakers return to combustion? Because Mercedes has never been a follower, they're the trendsetters. And if any company has the technical brilliance to reinvent the internal combustion engine for a new era, it's them. Maybe this isn't resistance to electrification, maybe it's Mercedes' masterstroke, a calculated high-stakes answer to the flaws and limitations of current EV technology. While electric vehicles are certainly the future for many automakers, Mercedes' decision to improve its combustion engine technology could be the disruption that the EV industry didn't see coming. The fact that Mercedes is doubling down on a better, more efficient combustion engine suggests they see a long-term market for gas-powered cars. But with the shift to electric power gaining momentum, will they be able to hold on to their edge? If Mercedes-Benz pulls this off, it could completely change the narrative. Instead of abandoning combustion technology, they're finding ways to evolve it into a more sustainable, efficient, and powerful option. This could be the very thing that disrupts the EV industry, and honestly, forces other manufacturers to rethink their electrification strategies. Mercedes-Benz isn't just about nostalgia, it's about redefining what's possible in the future of transportation. Their legacy of pushing boundaries might be the key to making their new engine a real game-changer. But what exactly makes this new engine so special? The electric vehicle revolution is undeniable. As the world becomes increasingly aware of the environmental toll of fossil fuels, the demand for electric vehicles continues to rise. Governments around the world are setting ambitious targets for the elimination of combustion engines, and car manufacturers are racing to meet those goals. EVs have gone from being a niche product to becoming, well, the standard for the automotive industry. However, the electric vehicle market is far from perfect. While companies like Tesla have made significant strides in improving battery technology, EVs still face major obstacles. High prices, long charging times, and limited charging infrastructure continue to be significant barriers to widespread adoption. Range anxiety, which is basically the fear that a car's battery will run out before it can be recharged, remains a critical issue for consumers. These are the challenges that Mercedes-Benz is betting it can overcome with its new engine technology. There's a psychological element to this strategy as well. Many consumers still associate traditional combustion engines with luxury, power, and driving excitement, values that Mercedes has long been known for. By presenting hybrid vehicles as the best of both worlds, Mercedes might be able to capture the loyalty of those who aren't quite ready to give up their combustion-powered vehicles. For these buyers, the transition to fully electric cars could feel too drastic, but a hybrid provides the perfect middle ground. This strategy isn't without risks, however. As the global market moves towards stricter emissions regulations and more widespread EV adoption, Mercedes will need to ensure that their hybrid models remain competitive. With rivals like Tesla pushing full electric vehicles to the forefront, Mercedes may find that it's not enough to offer a hybrid solution. Their efforts will need to be backed up by continuous innovation in electric powertrains and battery technology. If Mercedes doesn't keep pace with developments in the EV sector, they could risk becoming irrelevant in the long run. On the other hand, Mercedes' strategy could spark a new movement within the automotive industry, where automakers realize that the best way forward isn't an either-or scenario, but rather a both-and approach. The hybrid models they produce could become more than just a stepping stone to electric mobility. They could offer a compelling alternative for buyers who want to have it all: performance, efficiency, and sustainability. As we look ahead, it's clear that the automotive landscape is changing, but how fast will it evolve? Will fully electric cars dominate the market, or will we see a resurgence in hybrid models as the perfect solution for the future? Mercedes-Benz's bold bet on hybrid technology might be the catalyst that changes the conversation about what the future of the automotive industry looks like. Mercedes-Benz's decision to blend hybrid technology with traditional performance doesn't just change the way they do business, it challenges the entire paradigm of what the future of cars should be. If their strategy succeeds, it could open the doors for a new class of vehicles that offer the best of both worlds. This shift may even prompt other manufacturers to reevaluate their approach to electrification and hybridization, perhaps leading to a more nuanced, diversified future in the automotive world. For now, all eyes are on Mercedes-Benz and how their hybrid technology will impact the EV race. If they can succeed in offering a hybrid solution that meets the needs of consumers while continuing to innovate in the electric space, Mercedes may just secure its position as a leader in the automotive industry for years to come. The automotive world is in the midst of a seismic shift, a transformation not seen since the horse and carriage gave way to the internal combustion engine. At the heart of this revolution lies a critical debate, especially within the coveted realm of luxury. Will hybrid vehicles become the future of luxury, or is full electrification the only road to success? The case for hybrids as the future of luxury really comes down to the best of both worlds promise. For many, luxury is about choice and capability. A high-performance hybrid offers the zero-emission capability for daily commutes while completely eliminating range anxiety for those spontaneous road trips or track days. It's a vehicle that refuses to compromise. Emotional resonance is a huge part of the equation. The sound and mechanical symphony of a high-performance engine are deeply ingrained in the luxury performance experience. Hybrids allow manufacturers to preserve this soul-stirring character while significantly enhancing performance and reducing its environmental footprint. Let's be honest, a comprehensive high-speed charging network is still years away from being a global reality. Hybrids serve as a practical and, honestly, pretty elegant bridge, allowing consumers to adopt electrification without sacrificing the freedom and convenience they expect from a luxury vehicle. Full electrification represents a clean break from the past. It allows for revolutionary vehicle architectures with, unprecedented interior space, superior cabin quietness, and a fundamentally new driving dynamic defined by instant torque and a low center of gravity. The ultimate sustainability statement, for a growing segment of luxury consumers, true luxury is really aligned with a clear conscience. A full electric vehicle represents a definitive step away from fossil fuels, offering a simpler, zero-tailpipe emission solution that is just easier to brand as green. The inevitability of progress. Well, the industry's massive research and development investments are flowing almost exclusively into battery technology, software, and autonomous driving. These are all domains where pure electric vehicles have an inherent advantage. To resist this tide may be, honestly, to risk obsolescence. The road ahead is far from clear. Mercedes-Benz's strategy actually reflects a deep understanding of a diverse and global customer base. Perhaps the future of luxury isn't a monolithic one-size-fits-all solution, but instead a period of rich coexistence and targeted choices. So, what do you think? Are advanced hybrids like those from Mercedes the smart balanced solution for the next decade, or is full electrification the only true path forward for a brand that really wants to lead? Is the emotional thrill of a hybrid AMG more compelling than the serene power of an EQ model? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We're honestly curious to hear which side of this historic divide you stand on. And hey, don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the strategies, technologies, and philosophies shaping